warp drive active.
Hello and welcome to Sovereign RPG, and today marks the first in hopefully a long line of community spotlight videos in which I showcase fits from all over New Eden. All different kinds of ships made by you, for you. If you would like your fit showcased on my channel, all you have to do is join my Discord and send me the screenshots and give a little info on how you play the ship. I think this will be really good in giving a lot of different ways of fitting ships and not just my opinion on how they should be fit. I don't know everything, and I certainly don't have the skills or money to respec into every ship in the game. I don't have that Benzie money. First up, we have the almighty Prophecy, the king of the drone boats, king of PvE. Especially with the most recent changes to rats and all the E-War, it is literally unaffected by them, and an all-round great ship that I currently use to AFK farm encounters even after the patch. This fit comes from a player named Ultrah, and I just want to thank him for letting me showcase this fit in the first video. Let's get straight into the fit, and then we will go over why he picked these fittings, how he uses the ship, and what he uses the ship for. In the high slots, we have 2 Challenger medium missiles and 1 Gallows large missile launcher. Now these are user's choice. Lasers are not a good choice as they eat a lot of cap without more skills in other weapons, which is difficult on a drone boat considering you already need 3 skills in expert just for 1 weapon system. Your high slots won't have the same range as the drones except for the large, which sits at around 65km range, but they will help if something gets too close. In the mids, we have 3 Mark 7 large group armor repairers. These are great, especially in a Prophecy which needs all the loads it can get for DPS and a propulsion mod. What these do is repair everyone in your fleet for a certain amount using fuel, so it doesn't require any cap usage. Very smart choice here, and very powerful. Ultra told me that he does have 5 of each drone type in his hull, which is a good choice so you can switch up depending on what encounter you are running, as they all do different damage types. In the lows, we have 3 Nestworm drone damage amps, a C-type medium armor rep, and a dealer medium micro warp drive. Getting that DPS up and being able to cycle 3 modules one after the other as to not waste DPS is always beneficial. The C-type armor rep is used if you're actively playing or if you run out of fuel because you're not paying attention. You'll only want to cycle this so you don't run out of cap too fast while using the MWD. The micro warp drive is to keep your range, which Ultra says he sits at 70km with this beast. Make sure you put yourself on auto orbit and just watch the show. In the rig slots, we have 3 times drone control range 2s, which adds 15km flat control range per rig. Very good for range fits. And with the use of 3 DPS lows, you don't really require DPS rigs in its place. It's a very good choice. The engineering rigs are Warp Core Optimizer 2 and 2 Semiconductor 1s to get away if you have a singular disruptor on you from an elite frigate in case you're AFK just a little too long and your auto attack back decides to not set your drones on the target. Semiconductors are just there for the capacitor in order to help with the micro warp drive. So let's look at some of the stats both hot and cold. If you don't know what this means, it's basically all your modules inactive for cold and all active for hot. First up, we have those cold stats. The DPS is sitting at 638.19 with a drone control range of 74km. That's no small distance. Defense is sitting at 35,060, but it's not really an issue considering this is a range fit. You will not get hit too much. Capacitor is stable with 2 Semiconductor 1s in there. Navigation is at 248.32 meters a second, which is actually pretty decent for a battlecruiser. And now we have those hot stats. A whopping 1034.81 DPS. The drone control range remains the same as the modules do not affect this. It doesn't have any tanks, so the actual defense doesn't change. Still stable, which is important for the MWD to be active at all times, and a navigation speed of 1118.6 meters a second, which is very, very good, and it is needed to keep that range. This ship is currently being used for Friends by Blood, currently the hardest of the T10 storyline encounters due to the insane amount of NOS and tracking disruptors, which for this ship doesn't even matter. You can use this ship to AFK, though as previously stated, drones sometimes do not move onto the next target, an issue the devs still need to fix, so keeping an eye on this is beneficial. What I love about this fit is how cheap it is. I'm currently running over a 4 billion ISK ship that cannot do that mission, at least not in the 3 to 3.5 hours completion time this ship does. Very, very respectable considering the Phantasm would take much longer and have a much harder time of it. The current drone skills that Ultra has is 553 in medium medium drone operation, medium drone upgrade, and drones. He mentioned this is needed for this fit. You can make the ship's cost back in a day. Great job, Ultrah, and I once again want to thank him for sharing this fit with me. Remember, if you want to help the community and showcase your fits on my channel, join my Discord and let me know. Let me know down below what you think of this fit, if you think there could be any changes. If you have a fit that you think would be better, please let me know. You can also do that in my Discord. It is free for everyone. There's no access, no silly reaction roles or anything like that. You just join and you're in. Like and sub if you haven't already to your one-stop shop to Eve Echoes. Fly safe and avoid local chat scams.